John, yeah, a brutal day is the word I use online. How do you sum it up overall?
Out battled, outworked, outplayed. I think across the park, me included. Listen, it's a team game, so we've all got to take a bit of the stick today. Me included. I think potentially it's a few things I could have done a lot more. So I'll take full responsibility of that today because ultimately it's me who picks the squad, it's me who picks the team, it's me who puts the boys out, gives them the instructions, and today we were miles off it, all over. Yeah, we scored a couple of goals, and you'd have thought you go away from home, score 2 goals. Is a positive, but we've conceded 4 really poor goals. I think that's it. I mean, and it could have been a lot more. I think that's the reality of it. Yeah, they've scored the 4 goals, which I'd argue shouldn't have gone in. They were just bizarre goals, I think, all 4 of them really, but they should have scored probably 3 or 4 other ones. So I think in hindsight, we're probably lucky that we walked away 4-2. It's probably paid us in a bit too much glory, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I'm frustrated. I'm quite angry. All of the above. I just said that in there, but there's no point saying things now that you might regret. It's important that we take this moment to digest what's just happened, learn from a very difficult evening as a group, and I'll keep going back to that. It is a group game, it's a team game, it's a collective. It's not just the players out there, it's the boys that come on off the bench, it's me, my staff, it's the people around the club. We've got to work together to I'm not going to say fix things because I don't think anything's broken, but almost reignite that passion that we did have at one point in the season. I think that was one thing that we maybe lacked today, a bit of passion. I don't think it hurt people enough. I've said that a couple of times. This is really difficult for me, to stand here and talk to you boys about a game we just got beat 4-2 and it should have been more, and it's not easy. It's not nice. It's not nice to disappoint the fans that I care an awful lot about. It's not nice to disappoint the club that means an awful lot to me. So, yeah, like I said, I think it's important that we use the next few days just to digest today, learn from it, think about things, discuss things and get things right because we have to.
Yeah, I was going to say it felt like they had maybe the reverse game in their heads. They wanted to settle the score a little bit, and we weren't ready for that.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I mean, it's an easy team talk for them, isn't it? They'll have looked back at the game that we played, and I mean, at times it was almost very similar. I thought we were all right at times, if I'm honest with you, and I thought Stalybridge were good at our place. Yet the scoreline probably told a different story. Now, being all right, it's not good enough. Certainly not for me, anyway. I talk about standards, and if you go back to any of the interviews that I've done, I talk about implementing high standards, really high standards that might not have been here before, probably tried to be driven before, but I expect that. It's not something I should drive, but I feel like we're having to drive it, and the standards have got to be driven not just by me but the players as well. I think the difference today, whilst I said it right at the very start, they outplayed us, they outworked us, and that can't happen. Do I think they were better than us? Yes. Do I think they had more quality? I'd argue it. Today probably would say otherwise, but I'd say that the quality that we've got in that dressing room over there is really good. I think we can all agree that it's a really good quality group. It's just, I think we have lacked individual leaders, people that will spur things on, and sometimes they're not the best footballers in the world. And I do think we've missed individuals. I think Joel Connolly came in today and you could see that he wants it. He's been hammering my door down to say I want to play, and he's probably right. Stevie Hewitt, what a positive that is to see him back on the football pitch, and yeah, he's had a tough ride, but he's come in the last few weeks, he's showed the character that I think we've missed. They've got a player in their dressing room there, didn't play today, but Mep and Walters, it's characters like that we've lacked, and that's disappointing. You can go and lose a game 1-0, 2-0, but if you don't go and show a bit of fight and a bit of urgency, that's what disappoints me. And I think that comes from characters and personalities and individuals, and that's not just the players, by the way. I'm not putting this on the players at all. Like I said there, it's my responsibility, and ultimately I don't think we've done quite enough, and I feel like we've really let people down today, which isn't great.